CBL's looking really good. We're going to be very competitive in Gippsland, ultra competitive in North East, and I see nothing but great things for Southwest. I don't think they'll struggle, but I don't think they'll find it a cakewalk either. With the introduction of Mount Gambier and Portland, they're looking strong too. Well, I think in the men they might find it a little bit trickier this year. With such great success, they've obviously switched their focus to a little bit more big V. So with a few more players coming in from their younger age groups, I think they'll find it a little bit tougher than they have in the past. In the women, all class. They've got such a great list and I expect them to challenge really hard. The Panthers, I reckon they'll struggle. Like they've got a relatively small list compared to some of the other teams. First season is always tough for new associations. As we saw with Castlemaine last year, they had a relatively new list, young, but obviously they've improved throughout the season and they'll be looking for good things this year. Yeah, I think they'll struggle in their first year back. They've got quite a few young players and just without that veteran leadership, they might be lacking a little bit. They might struggle, especially against Shepherd and Wodonga most notably, but there are opportunities with Castlemaine and Wangaratta. Churchill will be right up there. I can't see them going undefeated as they did in the men and women last year. The Gippsland Conference is just too competitive. I wouldn't be betting against them. They finished 4th last year and made their way to the conference final, won the conference final. They're all class, so I expect more of the same. However, I do expect Horsham and Colac to really threaten, along with the young guns from Warrnambool. I think the level of players we have in CBL is fantastic. Like we have state team players littered throughout the competition in all conferences. And not just current state players, ex-state players coming back, giving back to their local associations. It's really exciting. The MVPs are always highly contested affairs throughout the season. At this stage, we have a few front runners, but nothing I would be willing to put my reputation on the line for. Yeah, it's an exciting time for referees in country Victoria. We will continue to run 3-man in CBO, which is quite unique, and we've seen a noticeable jump in referee quality across the board. So we're quite happy with how we're developing referees and leading the way in referee development in Victoria. Yeah, our new teams this year in Gippsland, we've got the reintroduction of the Bairnsdale Bullets women. They've been away for a couple of years and it's exciting to have them back. In the northeast, we have the Wallen Panthers coming in for the first time and the reintroduction of the Seymour Lady Blasters after a year off. In the southwest, it's the new team of Timboon Taipans that have joined the fray, and in the women, we've got the Mount Gambier Lakers rounding out that competition. At a state level, we are sponsored by McDonald's, Moulton and Schweppes. But on the ground, our wonderful local sponsors help with reducing costs, supplying volunteers and running CBL as smoothly as it does. And we say thank you.